Hello, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program playing Kerbalism. My name is Seth. In our last episode, we launched two rockets, the Ophelia 6 and the Ophelia 7 craft with Valentina and Bill into space and rendezvoused them together, and we tried to dock them. Now, we weren't exactly successful in docking. We had some difficulties, and I poked and prodded and found that eventually I could get them to dock if I rotated the craft around its axis. Eventually, it's just they dock, they're fiddly, but they did dock. You can see here that Valentina and Bill are joined in the same craft together. So that is a thoroughly good thing. Now, I'm going to wait until daylight, because of course I did this at night time. There's that lovely sunrise. Now we can rotate this around a bit. Try to get the two pods roughly lined up together. So now our action groups are all messed up, so they're all on one. So they've sort of combined together, which, yeah, fine, it's not a problem. We have a reasonable amount of monopropellant left. We have our food is being shared. Our water is being shared between them. Same with the oxygen, the nitrogen, all of our resources are now being shared. Obviously the ablator says 80, there's only 40 each, so we're going to take that into account. But let's do what we came here for. Now, who shall we EVA first? Let's EVA Bill, because I'm actually interested. Toggle EVA suit. Yep, not a good idea in space. EVA report. EVA near space, great, let's keep that. Now he is still on there. Does he have? Does have his golf club. So how do I equip? Right click. Equip. And I think that was just an experiment right there. Or golf scorecard can't be done right now. Yep. Not a problem. So can I unequip that? Great. Now I'm curious. Inspect the ECLSS is practically new. Crew report. Inspect reaction wheel, it's practically new. Yep. Sure. What about inspect parachute? Can't inspect the parachute. Okay. What about inspect RCS? It's practically new. Let go. Let go. You'll be fine. Let go. We got this. Turn on your RCS. Stop wobbling around like a fool. Non-vegan scrubber. So I guess that saves oxygen. I can't inspect any of that equipment. Can I inspect the equipment? Nope. Nope. Can't check any of that. Can't inspect any of those parts. I think I'd be able to inspect the engines. There we go, you just have to be real close. Practically new. Yeah, you're pretty much going to say that on everything, aren't you? Because it is all practically new. Inspect, it's practically new. What I do want to inspect, don't know if I'm going to be able to inspect it, but it's the monopropellant fuel cell. It's too far in there actually. Right in there, get in there. You can do it, get in there. Maybe it doesn't need servicing, but I would have thought that maybe it doesn't. That's fine, that's good. Okay, so you have to inspect the cargo bay. Nope. Okay, so that's all fine. Herman doesn't have comms. You can inspect the docking port. No, that looks fine. Okay, so let's board. So that was a good little trip. Now, how much fuel do I have? Food do I have on here? So we've got 5 days food, 5 days water, 5 days oxygen. Okay. Okay, so that's fairly successful. So we might leave those two there for a moment. Just gaining some experience. Gaining some experience in space. So what we can do is I guess we can either look at getting a probe out to Minmus or starting to build a station. Okay, so if I'm going to be serious about building a station, I'm going to want decent RCS ports, because I'm not going through that again. Let's have a look at what we have available. Plenty of science. We'll get some more science from when we come back too. Yeah. Aviation parts. That's pretty much it. The Advanced control. That's where I kind of want to be. The RCS ports. So looking at getting that as well. I think for now, yeah. I think for now we'll look at getting the advanced flight control, and we'll get something that will be the first part of a station in. Thinking that we'll get a station into orbit around Kerbin at about 110 kilometers altitude. Should be enough out of the way of everything. So we start with the probe core. So this will actually be the actual station build. Have RCS tanks up to that. That might actually be. And what size docking ports do I have? Because I've only got the juniors at the moment. They're only that size, so there's not much point worrying about any of that. And we're probably going to need to go the non... So how am I going to split that out into 4 sides? Just trying to think. I kind of want a port down here, a port up here, and some coming off the side here. A four-way one at the top there. Not quite sure how I would go about that. How much is 0001? 103. Why is that? Okay. This is kind of designed to put on things on like that. But again, I don't have a docking port I can put on the end there. Why? That could work. Couldn't it? Could that work? I feel like that could work. It does look a little bit poxy though. Almost like I'd want them to be sort of... What if I did that and then did... that's going to be pain. I twist that around. Actually, not even that. What if I twisted this around by 45 degrees? Because then I can do this. do that. And it doesn't look so silly. Does it? Ooh, not silly at all. It's not too bad. And I'll just stick another one on there. Well, that goes on there. Also get that, copy that. Oh, it's actually, that's the part that I want to copy. In there. Which is going to be really hard to get to, isn't it? Go, so I can do that. Just trying to grab that specific part. So I can put it in the right spot. Okay. So how much is that? I mean, that's 3 tons. That's fairly heavy. It's going to be, that's without any power sources or anything like that. It's going to need solar panels. Solar panels have I got? Those ones. That'll be alright, I can do that. Stick those there. Shouldn't really need too much power. It's essentially just going to sit there doing nothing. Power, I think, will come from further additions. That should be okay. Comms. Communication. That should be satisfactory. Yeah, that'll be fine. I've no idea if we've got a fairing that's large enough for that. This will be the largest thing we've ever launched, I think. And we need monopropellant engines. Oh, I had to get that out of there. I guess that'll work. Or not. Then that should work. Yep, that'll work. A lot of parts for a simple structure. It really is a lot of parts for a simple structure. But, so be it. So then let's I need batteries. So what we might end up doing is taking that one off and sticking one of those in. That should be sufficient. And we'll probably need another probe core at the bottom here. This will be the ship that's going to get it up into orbit. And I think I'll cover the whole lot in the big ugly fairing. Yep, that works. Stick some batteries in here. Shouldn't need that many batteries, I wouldn't have thought. Probably 2 will do. And now the actual launch stage. So that's not enough Delta V. Oh, having said that, though, I mean, for that, it's plenty of Delta V. It's just not enough to wait. And wow, I'm having a lot of trouble controlling this now. It's starting to lag already. Yeah, that should be fine. It only basically has to get me into orbit. So we'll need this swivel. Have a look at how much Delta V that gives us. Yes, it's not going to be enough to take off. It's a payload that I don't normally carry a payload this heavy, so that's why it's sort of struggling a bit. But if we throw on just looking at the it's not going to be enough, so we'll need to go up more. End up going to the 5. Heaps, that's cool. Doesn't actually give us that much though, that's quite odd. It's only a 20-second burn time too. Awful lot of thrust. Okay, so what about the old matey thumpers? They will give us heaps. Okay, that should be fine. We're gonna thrust limit them. Okay, atmospheric. That should be fine. Down straight. Yeah, I think these are on straight. Let's put some fins on there to give us something to align against. Wow, my eyes must be crooked. Okay, so that's correct. It's good. So I'm just going to launch with I'm going to try and save them. Not going to try and save that stage. Not going to try and save that stage. It's all going to be disposable. Launch clamps. Okay, so I think that's pretty much about everything that we need on this craft. So what I'll do is we will leave it there, and we will launch the first part of our station in the next episode, and we will also bring back Bill and Valentina. So thank you for watching this episode, and I look forward to putting a YouTube video up for you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.